So here we are, guys. Welcome to another reaction video here. Today we're going to be watching another Jim Carrey film. This time it's The Grinch from 2000. I absolutely love this film. This film is a Christmas tradition for me and my wife. It's this, and now in the last couple of years, because my son will watch it, Polar Express. They're the two Christmas films we watch every year. We've been watching The Grinch every year since we've been together. So today we're going to continue where we left off. Make sure I get some water down me because I've had a bit of an headache last couple of days. I think it's a little bit of dehydration probably and not sleeping very well. I've only been averaging about 4.5, 5 hours sleep a night for the last 2 weeks. Well, last 3 weeks actually. So it's been really bad. So let me know, guys, what you've been up to today. If you've had a good day or not. So today we're going to watch this one on The Grinch. The Jim Carrey films will continue, by the way, on a Tuesday until we do all of them. I think I've got what's left. We've got this one, Bruce Almighty, Limited Snicket, Horton Hears a Who, and the last one, the newest one I think we're doing, is Christmas Carol with Robert Zemeckis. I think they're the only ones that are left. Because I've done Liar Liar, I've done Man on the Moon, I've done Dumb and Dumber. I think that's all that's left. So, anyway, there's enough waffling from me, guys. Let's get on with it. Let's get on with it, guys. Let's go. Oh, done it again. You know this is actually an edited one because they originally used the original Grunt music, the Grinch music, but due to copyright they've changed it.
Everyone on the internet was in love with the Grinch. When asked if they enjoyed it, they'd say yes in a pinch.
Yeah.
Jim Carrey's so funny, and Ron Howard's a gem, and this holiday classic is perfect for them. Yes, the film seemed to make so many people happy, but the grump of Channel Awesome found it all crappy. He hated the Grinch, every part of the movie. Please don't ask why, we're not sure how this could be. It could be his head wasn't screwed on just right. Or perhaps it could be that his shoes were too tight.
Why would shoes affect how I feel about something? I don't get that.
But the
Well, if you've got bad fitting shoes on, it'll make you feel grumpy, make your feet tired, make you feel tired, yeah. Have you ever seen that episode of Ed, Edd and Eddy when he's got a stone in his shoe?
most likely reason of all, I should think, is the grump thought his brain was 2 sizes too big.
Better skip that because that is a copyrighted song.
Whatever the reason you might want to pick, the grump spent his time hating the flick. Staring down with a grumpy grump.
Yeah, they've called this video the original edit. It's not the original edit because all the music's been changed.
Frown. He never got what pleased all the people in town.
Can't they see
Said the grump.
that the remake is crap? I'd rather get my nuts caught in a Lorax trap! P.S. That's gonna suck too. The jokes are atrocious. The lines make me weepy. They scare up the Grinch when the Who's are more creepy. The original's a classic. No fixing required. Whoever said this needs an update
It's because I'm green, isn't it?
is a big fat fuck liar. Pop cultural references don't make a film work. Just makes you look like a big dumb lazy ass jerk. On top of that, who the hell made Dr. Seuss PG? PG? Oh, I see. Seuss was never child friendly.
And the more the grump thought how this movie could sting, the more the grump thought.
I must stop this whole thing! Why, for 11 damn years I put up with it now! I must stop Christmas from sucking!
Do you know him saying that? The gap between this review and the film is actually shorter than the gap from this review till now. Because it was only 11 years ago. It was only 11 years between The Grinch and this, so that's 2011. 2011 to 2025, that's 14 years.
But how?
Oh.
the Grump got an idea, an awful idea. The Grump got a wonderful, awful idea.
A bit.
I know what to do.
The Grump said, sitting tall.
If I can't enjoy it, I'll ruin it for them all! A critique of this stinker is just what they need. I'll tell them the truth. My words must take heed. So come on, you pansies, let the bashing begin. Stop smoking that hoo-hash and let us dive in. So this world...
So yeah, like I said, I absolutely love this film. It's the only Dr. Zeus film I like, and I know I've said Zeus because that's how you're supposed to say it. It's not Zeus, it's Zeus, and that is from the man himself. He said it's Dr. Zeus.
The world we discover takes place on a flake. Oh, trust me, I did.
End of movie.
For God's sake. We see the Who's in Whoville are merry and bright. Many of them you'll be seeing in your nightmares tonight. Seriously, these Who's are freaky as hell. Were their mothers all pregnant when they fell down that well?
I've kind of got their nose. I've just do that lot. My little boy's nose is similar to that, actually, to be fair.
Yeah?
Doesn't this seem like a bit much?
This is what Christmas is all about.
But we see our main innocent, and of course her dad too. This is Cindy Lou, who is no...
Played by Taylor Monson, who is the lead singer of the Pretty Reckless, who is a fucking amazing band. Some of this, my favourite song of theirs is, oh, fucking hell. I've got the song in my head. It's when they're in the classroom. Mommy's in a... Heaven Knows. That's it.
No more than 2. Well, but we'll give them a little leeway.
Everyone getting all kabobbled. Doesn't this seem superfluous?
Good God, kid, did someone put your hair in a blender? It looks like the penis dude from the film Last Airbender.
Never seen it.
I guess I could use a little
Social
social interaction.
We then see the Grinch, the epitome of cruel. And yes, to be fair, that makeup is pretty cool. He looks just like the Grinch, despite the film's flaws. But hey, could be worse. They could have given him cat claws.
Oh, God, Cat in the Hat's a bad film. Oh, that is a bad film. I remember back when that came out. It was 2004 it came out. That was a couple of years after Goldmember. I really wanted Austin Powers 4, and I was like, oh, Mike Myers has got a new film, and I saw that. I was like, no.
I merely noticed that you were improperly
Packaged, my dear. Match back me a bow.
So, as you'd guess, he hates Christmas to a T. And so would I if I lived in this town constantly. For Whoville looks dirty and kind of polluted. There's smog everywhere, and the colors are muted. The wide angle makes things look strangely intense, and is it me, or did someone rub Vaseline on the lens?
That's exactly how you get the effect. When you rub Vaseline onto a lens, only just a tiny bit, you get like a cloudy effect, or a misty effect.
What happened to you? It was
Grinch! Grinch! Oh no!
And the constant camera movement has gotta be the worst. There's more Dutch angles here than in Battlefield Earth. This doesn't look
When you were learning, I'll just spell your name. I was conquered to conquer galaxies.
magical, it's ugly and heinous. This isn't Christmas time, it's Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
That's a great film, by the way.
But at least we know the Who's have Christmas spirit in check.
Well, I'd blow every fuse if I tried to keep up with you, Martha May.
Oh, no, strike that. They're as phony as Glenn Beck.
Isn't this antique darling?
For you.
Yeah, the actress who plays her, I'm pretty freaking sure she was the same one in an episode of Scrubs, where she plays, I think she was the one who played an ambulance driver in Scrubs who can't get over the fact that her son passed away. And she's excellent in the role. And then the other one is looking Leonard's mum in Big Bang Theory. Every time I see her, I just think Leonard's mum.
You see, these Who's are competitive and beyond materialistic. A town that just loves the spirit? I guess that was unrealistic.
Yeah.
For these Who's are corrupted and commercial to the max. But don't worry, it's just a story arc written by talentless hacks.
Yeah.
Well, good night, Betty.
And geez, is it me or are the decorations really bright?
Is your house on fire, Claw?
No, those are Christmas lights.
Really?
Sorry.
It sounds like something that...
The thing is, though, you listen to her sing here, and she was only 7 at the time, but you listen to her now, she's fucking badass.
It came out of Charlotte Church's rear. Now, don't get me wrong.
I can't get off of the little. Yeah, I look a creep, don't I? Fuck's sake, no.
I'm sure she's trying her
Guenter.
best, but we need this song like we needed one in Polar Express. It's pointless, unneeded, and doesn't sound good. And speaking of things that should be avoided if they could. I give Carrey credit, this role can't be easy. To act in green latex is probably not breezy.
Hate.
Double hate. Loathe entirely.
But God, is he annoying! I'm sorry, but it's true! Is there a law to how much mugging a single person can do?
What if it's a cash bar?
How dare they?
All right, I'll go. But I'll be fashionably late.
Yes, no,
Just
yes,
because you can make faces doesn't mean that you should. Can't you once say a line like a normal person would? Didn't you take anything from the great Boris Karloff? You sound like Sean Connery if his nostrils just fell off.
Those who's are hard to frazzle, Max, but we did our worst.
And that's all that matters.
Only on account of villainy.
The little Cindy Lou wants to find out about him. If I was her, I'd avoid him at every single whim.
Where did he come from?
Oh, well, he came the way all babies come.
Tell you what, I bet you the makeup and the hair design, I bet the stylists, I bet they were fucking busy doing this film. Having to put all the different loops in and make sure, I bet it took them fucking ages.
Drift from the sky in their own tumber cellars.
So we see the Grinch as a small little baby. That, or perhaps a young Gary Busey, maybe. As he grows up even older, and we see schools at hand. He looks like Gizmo if he was thrown in the washer with a green crayon.
Yeah, so the actor who plays Grinch here, I believe he passed away not long after the film was released. He's been dead 20 years. Sure he has. Pretty sure he has. I'm pretty sure he died like maybe within like a year or two of the film being released. The actor who played him, he had major health issues.
Although I hardly remember him, I didn't have time to socialize. I was far too busy with my studies.
We see a girl who likes him. Guess she has a thing for green.
Never seen it. The actress, the girl who plays her there, not seen her in anything else. If you guys know, if you've seen her in something else, I've not seen her in anything else except for The Grinch.
Too. You think that's weird? I know a chick who has a thing for blue.
You don't have a chance.
Yeah, star chick Lindsay Ellis has fuck all to do with Doug anymore. She's more of an activist now, I'd say, than a YouTuber.
With her, you're 8 years old and you have a beard.
So the Grinch was made fun of for being so damn hairy. Boy, who'd have thought the guy from Passions would be more subtle than Jim Carrey?
What a lovely family heirloom.
So he makes her a gift out of all that he saved, but then he thinks that maybe he should give himself a shave. So he goes ahead and shaves his chin and leaves a couple nicks. And for some reason that gets the class laughing all like hicks.
Yeah, it's not funny. I've not nicked myself shaving in a long while. It's not nice.
Is it me, or are the Who's just horrible creatures? They show us the true meaning of Christmas in this feature? Even the teacher is laughing. Dude, what's up with that?
Oh, what the fuck? Where's the teacher laughing?
It's not that funny.
Honestly, when I saw that again recently, I was like, why is she fucking laughing? A teacher should not be laughing at her students. If I saw that, I saw something happen to my son, and fucking the teacher's laughing at my son for something happened to him, I'd be fucking mad.
Hey, lady, she's as contrived as those brats.
I hate Christmas. I hate it.
So, whatever the reason, his heart or his shoes, he stood outside his cave, hating the Who.
Wait a minute, whatever reason, dude, are you high? dumb, stupid guy? It's because he was mocked all the way from the start! What, did you just fall asleep at that part? So they look for a ringleader, a cheermeister, they say, to take on the role just before Christmas Day.
The cheermeister is the one who deserves a backslap or a toast. And it goes to the soul at Christmas who needs it most. And I believe that soul is the Grinch. She's right.
So Cindy tells the Grinch in his Grinchy Grinch lair, dude, do her parents ever accompany her anywhere?
How dare you
enter the Grinch's lair! The internet, the old document.
The unmitigated gall! Another unmistakable sign
of the heebie-jeebies.
No,
you're due.
So if you're a strange person, for one reason or another, who likes to watch men act like Snarf's deformed brother, then this scene's for you. I'm so filled with glee. Now please, never make eye contact with me.
What do you want?
I came to invite you to be holiday cheermeister.
So the Grinch heads on down. He'll be glad that he did, because this scene happens. You know, for kids. So they force him to party and have a good time, but one certain present starts to eat at his mind.
Oh.
A razor, it appears, to
Yeah, I would have snapped. If it was me, someone did that to me, I'd snap.
have dampened his cheer. It didn't make sense then, and it really doesn't here.
This whole Christmas season is stupid, stupid, stupid.
Mistletoe.
Now pucker
Because
up
I'm in
and
Critic, Whoville.
Dr. Seuss would be proud.
Yeah, I believe I read somewhere. Apparently, mistletoe is actually mistletoe is not really a good thing to have in your house, because apparently there's an insect that lives in mistletoe and it bites humans, and it only lives in mistletoe. I watched that somewhere.
This is what he intended: mistletoe butts for Mom to get offended. And Jim Carrey's range once again is in stock. Can you believe he used to talk from his ass? I'm shocked. So the Grinch goes crazy and starts attacking the folks.
Cassie, it's because I'm green, isn't it?
Okay, that's a good joke.
Yeah.
He takes all his antics and goes all the way.
Green
There's
screen.
an explosion in the Grinch. Who directed this? Michael Bay?
You could tell that was a green screen, couldn't you? You could tell that Jim was running in front of a green screen. You could see it.
I'm hurt, Lou. I'm hurt, and I don't hurt easily.
So he didn't steal Christmas, more assassinated it, when we finally get the plot that the writers had procrastinated. He wants to steal Christmas after Santa gets moving. Wait, Santa's in this movie? That's a little confusing. But no matter, he gets his stuff and starts to head down to visit the sleeping Who's in their quiet little town.
I'm gonna throw a lot, I'm gonna die!
At the risk of sounding incredibly droll. Oh, I can't help it.
Do a barrel roll.
Do a barrel roll!
So this stuff is actually pretty close to the book. Yeah, I know. I guess someone actually did take a look.
Santa Claus, what are you doing with our tree?
What's the Christmas all about? Vengeance!
But you know, that old Grinch was so smart and so slick.
And thankfully Cindy was as dumb as a brick.
Santa, what's Christmas really about?
Vengeance! I mean,
Vengeance!
Then he patted her head, and he got her a drink, and he sent her to bed.
But hey, she could still have some fun with me. I'll eat her liver with fava beans and a nice
Chianti. If you guys don't know what that is, it's a reference to Hannibal, played by Anthony Hopkins. Anthony Hopkins in this film is the narrator.
Santa,
what?
don't forget the Grinch.
Odd, seeing how the Grinch is someone she knows, but it fooled her in the book, so I guess we'll let it go. But here's a scene I simply cannot let fly. It's when the Grinch sees the mayor's house and needs to drop by.
Martha, have you ever kissed a man who lost his tonsils twice?
No. Silly. Oh. But it's an experience that I've always longed for. Kiss me, you fool.
Honestly, right? when I was watching this one with my little boy, my 3-year-old son literally laughed his ass off at that bit. He thought that bit was so funny.
Really, film? Really? You had to go there? The Arrested Development guy kissing a dog's derriere? Did your 5-year-old decide to start writing this part?
Kissing dogs' anuses, ho ho, this is high art.
Now, just to clarify, this is the Christmas classic you all love? A dog's ass, a guy's lips, pleasantly shoved? Have you gone crazy or totally insane? How can this scene cause none of you pain? What the hell would PETA say for this little canine? Oh, hell, as long as he's not wearing a tanuki suit, it's fine.
I remember that back in the day when Peter was going mad with the fact that Mario was going on wearing a tanuki suit because a new Mario game came out where he wore a tanuki suit. But the tanuki suit has been around since 1989. Enough said.
As the film promised, he steals the holiday, which puts all the Who's in alarming dismay.
Invite the Grinch! Destroy Christmas!
You choose to listen to a little not to be taken seriously girl.
It takes them a while, 5 minutes or more, to realize that Christmas doesn't come from a store.
I'm glad he took our presents. You can't hurt Christmas, Mr. Mayor, because it isn't about the gifts. Well, I don't need anything more for Christmas than this right here. My family.
Family!
You know, I kind of like the original. Yeah, I know, big surprise, but it made sense that they already knew where Christmas lies. For nothing could dampen it, and that was uplifting. Here there's blaming and yelling before they start shifting. The message is there, but it doesn't stand as tall. And if you can't remake it better, why remake it at all?
Maybe Christmas. Perhaps. Means a little bit more.
Wow, way to ruin such a touching little scene. Good God, for a moment, I almost saw subtlety.
I've literally just noticed the whole of this video, I've got a bit of ice cream in the end of my beer. Damn it.
That's right, keep yelling. Make faces like a whore. It's lasted the whole movie, we can take a bit more.
The dog's like. Seriously.
So, God's in this movie? Well, that I didn't know. Does he say,
I am the creator of a television show.
Do check out my review. I did it a couple of weeks ago. I've done the Truman Show already. So that is a reference to the Truman Show. Do check that one out, by the way, guys. That was was that the last one I did? No, it was the one before that, because I did Man on the Moon last time. So, yeah.
Hi, Mr. Grinch!
So with a smile from Cindy and a pedo smile from him, he brings the gifts back and the town lets him in. He hands back the presents and everyone is happy. Only one other thing could make this ending more sappy.
My heart belongs to someone else.
The girl, all grown up, wants to date him now, see? Because once you've gone green, there's nothing in between.
Yeah.
So Christmas is as high as anybody reaches, and the Grinch carved the beast made from fresh roasted sneeches.
Who wants the gizzard? I do. Too late. That'll be mine.
How will I find you?
That's the film. Oh my God, could it be any longer? I bet you're wondering what I would do to make it any stronger. Well, maybe you could shorten it by an hour or two. And maybe some bright colors for a friendlier view. A more subtle actor might be anticipated. And hey, you know what else? Why not make it animated? Yes, those are the changes that I would insist. Oh wait, we don't need to. It fucking exists! The original was fine. Spend your time watching that. Much better than this horrifying crap in a hat. It's downright unpleasant, unbearable, unfunny. Nothing in this movie seems colorful or sunny. It's not fun to look at. It's not fun to watch. How on earth did this classic get so goddamn botched? I really hate this movie, and you know what? So should you. I'm the nostalgia critic. I remember, so you don't have to.
the fact of he spent the majority of this review literally rhyming it is a fucking achievement to his writing skill, him and his brother. Sorry, my green screen's going a bit funny. Here we go.
Ho ho! Said the grump, upholding his hit.
They're finding right now that this movie is shit. They're watching right now. I know just what they'll do. Their mouths will hang open for a moment.
I don't know if he does he still live? No, he's definitely moved house, isn't he? This is his old house. His new house, his front room's dark blue.
One or two, and then they'll cry the genius of you know. Now those are reactions that I simply must read.
He went to the comments to take a look and see. But the reactions he got didn't seem very sad. If anything, these reactions seemed rather glad.
Yeah, for me, it's a Christmas tradition. For me, this Grinch film is a Christmas tradition for me.
They still loved the movie from beginning to end. There was no one to anger, upset, or offend. He didn't stop the people from liking it. They loved it. Somehow or other, it was still just as beloved. And the grub, feeling like he's been horribly conned, sat puzzling and puzzling.
What the hell's going on? They like mistletoe butt! They like boobs being harassed!
I won't say that's harassed, that's more, not harassed. That's more no, it's not harassed, it's a different word.
They like seeing a pervert kiss a dog's ass!
He puzzled and he puzzled till his puzzler was o'er. Then the grump thought of something he hadn't before. Just because he hates something doesn't mean others should. He could share, not force, his opinion like others would. For it's all our different outlooks that makes us people grow. And everyone is different, like every flake of snow. For different points of view could exist for a reason. To learn about one another, and to make each other decent.
Nah, I'm right there wrong.
Well, fuck you then.
Kiss it, who, Bill?
No. Just turn that down. That's for Glastonbury. That happened. I don't know. People can join Glastonbury. I just think it's a fucking waste of money. It's fucking stupid. Anyway, hope you guys have enjoyed that review. Yeah, I absolutely love The Grinch. Like I said, it's a guilty pleasure for me. Jim Carrey is one of my favourite comedy actors. Why do you reckon I'm going through all his reviews, all his films? So, let me know in the comments below, is The Grinch in your top 3 Christmas films of all time? What is your top 3 Christmas films of all time? I know I'm recording this in July. I know you guys are seeing this in the summer. And I'm like, well, I'm just doing them in order, aren't I? So there is another reaction video going live later on this week. Also, I'm continuing We Wear Chronicles. I believe I'm on We Wear Chronicles 2 next. That's going to be on Saturday. There's another reaction video coming Thursday. My next reaction video, guys, from me will be on Tuesday next week. The next Jim Carrey one is Bruce Almighty. So, and that's actually a fairly new review. He's only done that in the last like month and a half. So, we're going to watch that one next, guys. So, Bruce Almighty next, and then it'll be Limited Snicket. They're the next 2. So, until then, guys, have a good one. Look after yourself. Like, share, comment, subscribe. And I'll see you guys on a new one. Peace out. See you guys in a bit. Bye-bye.